What's going on, peoples? It's your boy Cameron coming at you with this video. Long time no see. Well, take that back. You just seen me last week. Um, Coming to make this video. Just want to make a quick video about, the Lightning not making the playoffs. Though they put a hell of a run at the end, going 26-4 in their last 30 games. It's different. It's different going into the month of April. I've gotten used to seeing this team in the postseason. So it's a different taste in the month of April with no playoff hockey for me to watch, to care about, I should say. But it's just something I gotta get used to. Just something that's gotta, just gel. This team wasn't good enough to make it this year, and but they did make a hell of a run at the end. Just a lot of stuff early on that hurt them, and it is what it is. But another thing I wanted to talk about in this video, just get on to the start of baseball season. How about the Rays making quite a good start to their season? They're 5-3. Tough break yesterday against the Yanks, but you can't win them all. But I like what we're doing so far. I like how Archer's pitched so far in his first two starts. I like a little bit of what our bats are doing. Logan Morrison stepping up compared to last year. Corey Dickerson's getting it going. Steven Souza Jr., who I've always been a fan of. Longoria's done well in the first 8 games. So we'll see where it leads. We play the Yanks again tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So that'll be, it'll be good to get back out there, and then we take a trip to Fenway, and then we come back and play the Tigers and the Astros for a series. So, but in other news, the NFL draft is at the end of the month, and who I would like the Bucks to take. That has been a common question I have been asked by many. Look, who do I want the Bucks to take? That's pretty obvious. I'm repping the G today, but everybody knows that I've been watching. I watched Florida State too, and I've had the pleasure of watching this young man by the name of Dalvin Cook run the football, and it wouldn't kill me to see him come to us, and it's a realistic thing. Do I think it's gonna happen? No, I don't think he leads. I don't even think he leads. I don't think he gets past. I don't think he will survive past 10. Meaning he'll get picked inside the top 10. But I would love to see him here reunite with Jameis. That would be good chemistry. He's probably the best thing to come out of Florida State since running back wise, since what's his face? Ward Dunn. And yes, I do mean he's better than Devontae Freeman. I will take him over Devontae Freeman any day. Dalvin Cook makes Devontae Freeman look like an average back. And that's not discrediting Devontae Freeman. Devontae Freeman's a hell of a back, but Dalvin Cook is just so much better. Excuse me while I try to find a song to play. So, I mean, we'll see what the Bucks do as far as the draft. If they can't get Mr. Cook, it would not kill me to see them get, add to the secondary. Add to... we're going to have a quick line this year. I feel like our line's going to get so much better this year. Our line will be better this year. Linebackers, with Quan, Levante, Daryl Smith, them mixing it back up there. Secondary, my only question mark will be safeties. Sure, we did get J.J. Wilcox, but I'm wondering if Chris Conte is willing to make a strong effort in another year as a starter. I'm fine with our corners and Grimes and Hargreaves. So we could get a decent nickel corner. I could see that happening with the letting go of Altern Werner. So, I mean, if not Cook, somebody on the defense to help build that defense to get stronger. Maybe offensive lineman. We already got the speed we were looking for in signing Deshaun Jackson. But another player I wouldn't mind the Bucs gambling on later on in the draft is taking somebody who attended here in the human joystick. That's just a personal preference pick in Isaiah McKenzie. Do I think McKenzie's going to be a premier receiver in the league? No, he's too short. But I think later on the Bucs could use him as maybe the gadget player. So I liked Isaiah McKenzie a lot at Georgia. I was kind of sad to see him go. I wanted him to stay for his senior year. I didn't see it coming when he said he was going to go pro. But we'll see what happens with that. Best of luck to him. Speaking of dogs in the pros, Aaron Murray and Todd Gurley are reunited out there in Los Angeles. And Aaron Murray actually had the fighting chance at a job. So, best wish out to him. He could be in LA. Don't screw that up because Aaron Murray is a special quarterback. He was truly something special to watch when I watched him at the University of Georgia. And of course, now we got the next best thing with Jacob Eason. So, good things go on and all good things come to an end. So, but what else can I talk about here? The Masters. Due to one friend of mine who loves the Masters, my father loves golf, I sat down and watched the final round of the Masters on Sunday. That ending was something else. I'm told that this Sergio guy is a prick, but I didn't see it. Of course, I haven't watched golf for... I sit down and watch the Masters, that's about it. Maybe I'll watch the PGA Champion, that's about it. I'll ask my dad, who's winning? And that's about it. I don't really care for golf, but due to a certain friend who has a thing for the Masters, I can't blame him. He doesn't live far from the Augusta National, as they call it. I'm assuming the Augusta National to you golf people is like Daytona to me. I don't know. Some people follow NASCAR, some people follow golf. They're both boring in a way. I prefer watching rednecks make left-hand turns. And not all of them are rednecks these days. And they're starting to make that sport unfun to watch. But all crap aside, that was a pretty decent ending. But I don't see how this Sergio guy, the arrogant prick. Of course, again, I haven't followed golf that long. I don't follow it at all, actually. But congratulations to him. He's been in golf for a while, and I guess, and this was his first major win. So, shout out to him. Shout out to any of the teams in the NHL playoffs, except for you named as Montreal, any other Canadian team, or Boston. The rest, or Washington. Other than that, I really could give a shit who wins the cup this year. Just as long as it's not a team from Canada, and it's not the Bruins. So, with that being said, 17 days left of high school. That's all I can babble on about. So, with that, as Axl Rose continues to go up, and Guns N' Roses closes out Paradise City, I will, catch you guys on the flip side. Yeah. Oh, and, I got a couple jerseys on the way, too, so look out for those. So...